Hello students, welcome to Real Math. Now in this video, we are going to learn basic terms and definitions of lines and angles of Standard 9. The first one is line. A line is a breadthless length with no endpoints. As you can see, two arrows at the end of the line. This tells that it goes on and on in both the direction. Line segment. A part of a line with two endpoints. It can be measured. For example, you are asked to draw a line segment of 7 cm or 4 cm like that, no? That is the line segment. And a ray. It is a part of a line. It has one endpoint and the other point goes on and on. Angle. Angle is formed when two rays meet at a point. The starting point of two rays meet and thereby forming an angle. Every angle has a measure and the unit of angle is called the degree. Vertex. It is a meeting point of two or more rays or the line segment. It is the common initial point of the lines or rays. Arms. The rays making an angle are called the arms of the angle. In the picture, you can see the arm AB and BC. They are two rays and making the angle forming the vertex B. Collinear points. When three or more points lie on a straight line, then those points are called collinear points. You can see there are many points on a straight line. All these points are called collinear points. Now comes the intersecting lines. When two lines meet at a point, it intersects each other. These two lines are called intersecting lines. Concurrent lines, where more than two lines meet at a point. That is, the lines which are said to be concurrent if they intersect at a single point. Now we will move on to the angles. The first one is right angle. Angle whose measure is exactly 90 degree is called right angle. Then acute angle. Angle whose measure is greater than 0 degree and less than 90 degree or between 0 degree to 90 degree is called the acute angle. Acute angle is smaller than the right angle. Now obtuse angle. Angle whose measure is from 91 degree to 179 degree or greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree is called obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is greater than the right angle. It comes in this order: acute angle, right angle, then obtuse angle. Straight angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 180 degrees. It looks like a straight line. Reflex angle. Reflex angle is an angle whose measure is from 181 degree to 359 degree. It is easier to remember that from straight angle to the complete angle. We'll know about complete angle in the next slide. Complete angle is an angle whose measure is exactly 360 degrees. Now we will move on to pairs of angles. The first one is complementary angle. Two angles, the sum of whose measure is 90 degree, are called complementary angles. You can see the picture. You have angle X and angle Y. When you add these two angles, you should get 90 degree. Then it is called complementary angles. For example, 30 degrees plus 60 degree is equal to 90 degree. When you get the sum or answer as 90 degrees, then the angles are said to be complementary angles. Here, how to remember the complementary angles? It is easier. A complementary angle starts with the letter C. So when you draw one line, it becomes 9. So by this way, you can remember complementary angles is equal to sum of the angles whose measure is 90 degrees. Next is supplementary angles. Two angles, the sum of whose measure is 180 degrees are called supplementary angles. It is the same way. The sum of two angles, we have to add the two angles, and if the sum is equal to 180 degrees, then it is called supplementary angles. Look at the example. You have x and y, and the values are 60 degrees and 120 degrees. When you add these two numbers, you get 180 degrees. So the angles are supplementary. The easier way to remember supplementary is the letter S is the first letter. When you join the two ends of S, you get 8. So 8 is there in 180. So that you can remember the sum of two angles whose measure is 180 degree is equal to supplementary angles. Next is adjacent angles. Two angles are called adjacent angles if they have common vertex, if they have a common arm, and the non-common arms are on the either side of the common arms. Then they are called adjacent angles. Look at the picture. X and Y are called adjacent angles. Linear pair of angles. Two angles are said to be linear if they are adjacent and their measure is 180 degrees. That is, two adjacent angles are said to form a linear pair of angles if their non-common arms are two opposite rays. Here AD and AB are in the opposite direction, and the angle A and angle B are adjacent angles. Then this pair makes linear pair of angles. So A plus B is equal to 180. So we get linear pair of angles. Finally, vertically opposite angles. They are formed when two lines intersect each other. There are two pairs of vertically opposite angles. Here you can see X and X. They are vertically opposite angles, and like that one more pair is there, Y. There are two pairs of vertically opposite angle. One is X and one is Y. For now it's over. See you in the next video. Bye bye and happy learning from Real Math.